With the Polar Peak monster on the verge of breaking out of the iceberg and wreaking havoc on the entire Fortnite island as we know it, currently lying inside of the Polar Peak iceberg sits the most dangerous, the most formidable, and the most mysterious outsider that we have ever come across in the history of Fortnite Battle Royale. We've had the blockbuster come from outer space. We've had the Ice King come from wherever the iceberg originally was. We've even had a giant purple cube spawn in from lightning. So today we're breaking down some of the newest Fortnite Season 10 leaks and rumors, and also taking a look at what we can expect to see in the Season 10 launch update. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on by clicking that little bell icon. And if you enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And now without further ado, let's take a look at some brand new Fortnite Season 10 leaks and rumors. So for today, like I mentioned in the intro, we are going to be breaking down some of the major Season 10 rumors going around right now, but also looking into what exactly we can expect from the Season 10 launch update. And those update changes are going to be seriously wild, so definitely make sure you stay tuned for that. Anyways, right off the bat, we can say that Season 10 is undoubtedly going to be one of the best seasons of Fortnite Battle Royale yet, simply because it is Season 10. There is just something about the number 10 that just makes everything a little bit extra, if you will, and I'm sure Epic Games is going to be bringing out some of their wildest and most outrageous surprises yet to make sure Season 10 is the best season that we've ever seen. And we've already got our first major Season 10 storyline event unfolding right now in game with the whole Polar Peak / Greasy Grove event. Of course, this event is going to be taking place during Season 9, but the results of this event are essentially going to be the start of the Season 10 storyline, much like how the volcano eruption started the Season 9 storyline with the rebuilding of Tilted and retail with Neo Tilted and Mega Mall, obviously with Bunker Jonesy emerging once everything was rebuilt. So once the Polar Peak iceberg ends up breaking apart, our Season 10 storyline is going to be unleashed to the world, and of course that is based around the Eye as we know it now. Now this Eye, while it is huge in and of itself, really is only a small part of the Polar Peak event, as there is obviously a whole monster left that we really have not seen in its entirety. And besides the fact that we know this monster is absolutely massive, we really don't have any idea as to whether or not it's going to be Godzilla or a dragon or something else entirely. But when this beast does free itself from Polar Peak, the iceberg itself will likely come crashing down, destroying the ice castle, destroying the frozen lake, potentially freeing Greasy Grove, and of course freeing the beast itself. Now, we focused on the Greasy Grove event quite a bit this week, and with all the insane Season 10 updates on the agenda for today as well, I don't want to spend too much time focusing on the event itself today, but just know this: there has never been an event as big as what this event is going to be. Community boss fight, the idea we've been talking about for quite some time, that could very easily happen with this event. And of course, knowing Epic Games, there's going to be even more surprises in store with it too. Anyways, moving on from the Polar Peak event, let's shift focus to another main source for our Season 10 storyline information, and that of course is the Utopia skin as we know it now, aka our secret challenge skin for Season 9 of Battle Royale. In the past, as we have mentioned in previous videos, all of our challenge-based skins have played a vital role in the seasonal storyline and overall storyline progression, because believe it or not, it is all connected in some way, shape, or form, as crazy as that might be. Anyways, with the Utopia skin being another challenge-based skin, albeit accessible through the Fort Bites and not the weekly challenges, the role of the skin does not change, and this season's secret skin is undoubtedly going to shed some light on what will happen during the Polar Peak events and the final few weeks of Season 9 leading up to the launch, of course, of Season 10. Speaking of which, we also know that Season 10 will be going live sometime between July 23rd and August 1st. However, no set date has been confirmed yet, since that weekend, July 26th through the 28th, the Fortnite World Cup finals are going on, which of course kind of complicates things when it comes to adding in a new seasonal update, which, as I've mentioned, this update is going to be huge and filled with a ton of crazy stuff, so that could end up delaying the Season 10 launch until after the World Cup finals have concluded. That said, focusing back on the Utopia skin, when we can finally access the skin through the Fortnite challenges, the storyline will really begin to pick up, and that is also likely when the Polar Peak event will happen as well. Now, shifting focus towards our Season 10 launch update, there is a handful of things that we can actually guarantee will be coming to the game with the launch of our next season, all of which are going to be surrounded by a few surprises too. Now, first and foremost, with our Season 10 launch update, we know we are going to be getting a brand new battle pass and at least one brand new unlockable item to gain access to through presumably the 100 new tiers that this pass will include. Now, perhaps Season 10 will include more than 100 tiers for the first time ever, but really only time will tell for that. However, seeing as every single new battle pass that we have ever seen has always included at least one brand new item to unlock, I really see no reason why the Season 10 battle pass would not follow that same trend. So expect to see something along the lines of maybe hats or masks, or even customizable wraps to be introduced into the game with the new battle pass next season alongside the launch update. On top of that, of course, we are also going to be seeing some brand new gameplay changes, ranging from vaulted weapons to new weapons to maybe even some new mechanics of some sort too. Right off the bat, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some kind of major weapon adjustments with the launch of Season 10, as pretty much every single seasonal update we've seen has had some kind of weapon balancing pass made that introduces new weapons such as the combat shotgun, like what we saw with the Season 9 launch update, and various other things of that nature, alongside the nerfing and buffing of other current weapons you can find on the island. Now, that is all pretty standard with the launch updates, so definitely expect to see some kind of weapon adjustments made with the Season 10 launch. Alongside that, it is also possible that the physical gameplay gets adjusted in some way, potentially meaning we could see some adjustments to the Siphon status, as obviously it is currently not available in public casual matches. Of course, Siphon is probably the most highly requested feature in Fortnite pubs right now, and if it were to come back to the game, I have a feeling quite a few players would be very happy to see it. And with the World Cup finals concluding just before Season 10 should be launching, I could definitely see these Siphon rules being added back into pubs, at least for a little while, to kinda test and see how exactly the Fortnite community feels about the changes returning to the game. Now, last and most certainly not least, another thing we can expect to see with the Season 10 launch update is of course brand new map updates and various map changes of that nature, which I have kind of alluded to throughout the video with the event talk. Of course, the iceberg biome, specifically Polar Peak and the Frozen Lake / Greasy Grove, are probably the two most prime targets for some updates with Season 10, but outside of that, I am very curious to see if any other areas on the map join up with the current futuristic theme that is set in place with Neo Tilted and Mega Mall. I feel like it really only makes sense to keep the rest of the island up to date with the futuristic areas, so perhaps some places like Dusty Divot, Haunted Hills, and who knows, maybe even Greasy Grove, if it does end up returning, could be updated to be futuristic and advanced to tie in with the whole Utopia setting that is currently overtaking the map. At the end of the day though, we know for sure some major map updates will be occurring as a result of the Polar Peak event, so at the very least we can say that the iceberg biome in specific is going to be undergoing some very serious changes with the Season 10 launch update. And in particular, I'm also keeping my eye on that upper left hand corner of the map, since Junk Junction and Haunted Hills really have not changed all that much since they were added in ever so long ago. So maybe, just maybe, a fourth new biome could come to that upper left hand corner with this update too. And there you guys have it. Those are some of the more current Season 10 rumors out there right now, and also some of the core things to look out for in the brand new Season 10 launch update here in Fortnite Battle Royale. With that being said, that does effectively wrap things up for today's video. Make sure to let us know down in the comments below, out of every single area on the Fortnite map, what is one place you would change with the Season 10 update? Definitely let us know down below. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on it, give it a big old thumbs up, as it would be much appreciated. And if you are brand new here, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, that way you'll never miss another upload. Of course, by clicking that bell icon and joining the notification squad, every time we post a new video here on the channel, YouTube will actually hit you up with a message. That way you can be the first person to watch, like, and comment on each and every new video. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the battle bus. Peace out.